Ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk about Adored. We need to talk about Adored. And I'm gonna apologize right now because I'm sure at some point in this video, I'm gonna call it by the wrong name again. But anyway, this is the sole pursuit weapon that launched with Beyond Light, and it can be obtained through a quest that is offered by the gunsmith. This quest can be completed in any of Destiny 2's core activities, either Vanguard, Crucible, or Gambit. Just pick your activity, grab your favorite sniper rifle, and you'll have this in no time. And the fact that you can obtain this gun so quickly, it doesn't sit right with me. But I don't really want to get into that until later in this video. And believe me, I am gonna get into it. Before I get up on my soapbox and puff out my chest and cry my tears of frustration, we need to give Adored a proper weapon review. So we'll take a look at its performance in both the PvP and PvE sides of Destiny 2. Because I really feel like this weapon was intentionally built to be an all-purpose sniper rifle. So it's only fitting that we cover both aspects. And if at any point during the course of this video you find it useful, helpful, or enjoyable, both liking and subscribing are completely free and easy ways for you to show your support. But if you're anything like me, neither are just given away freely. Both must be earned. Rest assured though that I have been working hard and I will continue to work hard to earn your support. But with that, let's get into it with a quick overview of Adored's stats and perks. Adored is a legendary ARC adaptive frame sniper rifle shooting at 90 rounds per minute with 4 rounds in the magazine. For the stats, we do have above average marks in range stability and handling when compared to other adaptive frame snipers, but the reload speed is near the bottom of the pack. Checking the hidden stats on light.gg, we have a very solid aim assist value of 68 and a scope zoom of 45 with a bounce intensity of 23, so this weapon will kick up and right when it fires. And in case you're interested, Adored is currently the most used gun in PvP since it was released, and that could have a lot to do with people trying out their new toy and trying to unlock the new weapon skins. But this weapon also is a very solid option in the Crucible. For the weapon's perks, we do have hammer forged rifling for the barrel option, accurized rounds for our magazine, and then the choice between triple tap and killing wind in perk column 1, with the option of vorpal weapon or snapshot sights in perk column 2. And this is where I feel Adored was crafted for both sides of Destiny 2. Snapshot and Killing Wind seem more geared toward the Crucible, where Triple Tap and Vorpal Weapon seem to lead more toward the PvE activities. And that's not to say that each perk doesn't have a place where it can thrive if things are flipped, but just looking at the arrangement of these 4 perks, it does feel intentional. Oh, and one more thing to take note of, when you finally do acquire your Adored, it will drop fully masterworked instability. So you're going to get the stat boost and the ability to generate orbs of power with this weapon. And with that, let's talk about Adored's performance on the PvE side of the game. Adored, all in all, feels pretty good in PvE. Being an adaptive sniper, it finds a nice middle ground between damage and performance. Aggressive frame snipers, while they do output more damage, can feel a little slow and clunky, and do have a smaller clip size, so they're less forgiving on missed shots. Rapid fire snipers are light and agile by nature, but just don't output all that much damage. Adaptive frame sniper rifles, like Adored, really bridge the gap nicely, especially with a perk like Triple Tap, allowing you for a 5th shot without reloading, provided you're landing your crits. Also, Vorpal Weapon is a very nice perk to have on a PvE sniper. Not only does this allow you to up your boss damage from a safe distance, but you'll also see that 15% damage boost against vehicles. So, pikes, interceptors, Goliath tanks, walkers, even Cyclops are considered vehicles. Plus, with Adored being an arc elemental weapon, it's really nice in Beyond Light because of the volume of taken captains that we're seeing in this DLC. Or arc shielded harpies if you're in some of the more scaled up content. Just 2 drawbacks to touch on, and it really has nothing to do with Adored itself. First off, sniper rifles do demand some degree of precision. You're looking at right around a 3x headshot multiplier, so if you're landing your crits, they can be very strong, but if you're not, you're going to be missing out on a lot of damage. Next, a lot of the encounters in Destiny 2 are designed in more close quarters environments. In a lot of situations, it might be a little too hectic to hole up with a sniper rifle, especially with the flinch applied when taking damage. But that's not to say that sniper rifles aren't useful, if not necessary, from a survivability or DPS standpoint. But for me at least, they've never felt like a universally needed weapon for your run-of-the-mill PvE activities. With that though, let's hop over to the Crucible and see how Adored is faring in the PvP side of things. Alright, starting off with the damage numbers. Being an adaptive frame sniper rifle, Adored will hit for 387 points of damage on a crit, and 131 points of damage to the body. That gives us an optimal time to kill that is obviously instantaneous, and a body shot time to kill that comes in at 0.67 seconds, requiring 2 shots landed. Now at base, an adaptive frame sniper cannot one-shot a Guardian out of their roaming super if that Guardian is running 6 resilience. But if the enemy Guardian is running 4 resilience or less, that 190 points of damage dealt can secure a one-shot kill. If we are running Vorpal Weapon though, we're going to deal 219 points of damage to a roaming super with a crit. This will take care of a super at any resilience level in one shot. As far as Adored's performance in PvP, it's an extremely good sniper, just as Beloved was. This is a legendary weapon, so your exotic slot will be left open for your heavy or primary weapon. And in the current sandbox, this is great because there are some really strong exotic primaries out there right now. Adored also does have snapshot sights for that extremely fast aim down sight speed, which is a highly desirable perk in PvP. And Vorpal Weapon, while it is a little more situational, does allow an adaptive sniper to deal with roaming supers like an aggressive frame sniper can. We also have the option of Killing Wind, which does require an initial kill to proc it, but it does add more range to the weapon, upping its overall accuracy. And you're also going to see a mobility boost and a handling boost for a short period of time. Then Adored does have a pretty high aim assist value for an adaptive sniper. And with lower zoom snipers seeing an aim assist decrease as a whole in this sandbox, this aim assist stat is more important now than ever, especially if you're a player with less than pinpoint accuracy. Then all of Adored's stats across the board are pretty solid. The reload is the exception, but there are various ways in the game to bypass or speed up a weapon's reload. Then adaptive frame sniper rifles as a whole have the best body shot time to kill in the weapon class at 0.67 seconds with 2 shots. This is promoting a little more forgiveness than the other archetypes, and we are fully masterworked in stability, so this should make landing follow-up shots a little bit easier. And for some drawbacks with Adored, I mean, it is a sniper rifle, and to get the most out of it, it does require precision. And as a whole, sniper rifles are just not as friendly or easy to use as they were pre-nerf. And then the reload speed is on the lower end, but we already touched on that. I do take issue with everything else surrounding this weapon though. Adored is a blatant reskin of Beloved, which I mean, fine. Bungie's been doing this for 7 years now. It's not unexpected. But not only is it a reskin, it is the same exact gun. Stat-wise, top to bottom, the only thing that has changed is Adored has slightly more zoom. So the only differentiating quality is the perks, and they aren't even new perks. The newest perk we have is Killing Wind, and that was introduced last season. Now to be clear, I didn't expect to see a pinnacle perk on this weapon, because in many cases they broke the game, and that's ultimately what led to weapon sunsetting. But even when pinnacle weapons were downgraded to ritual weapons, we saw newly introduced perks on the weapon from the season that they were introduced in, like Python with Overflow and 1-2 Punch, or Buzzard with Osmosis. And even though other weapons from their respective seasons could roll with these perks on them, it made these ritual weapons somewhat desirable because you had a direct route to try out these new perks. And I'm not saying that Adored isn't a desirable weapon, because it is. Adored is a damn fine sniper rifle, and it does have good perks. But I feel like all that really happened here was I completed a laughably short and simple quest to earn the right to use Beloved and power relevant content for the next year. And I gotta say, when I heard new pursuit weapon, this is definitely not what I had in mind. So, disregarding the quest design and the questionable decision making surrounding this weapon, Adored is a great sniper rifle. I mean, it's basically Beloved. It's dressed up in a fancy scarf now, but it's still Beloved. And Beloved was a very popular and reliable sniper rifle, so the same can be said for Adored. If you're looking to equip a sniper rifle in your energy slot, Adored is going to be a very good option for the foreseeable future. It comes with good stats, it comes with strong perks, and it's pretty useful in most situations. So regardless of which side of Destiny 2 you're planning on using it in, it's gonna be a solid choice. But if you did enjoy this video, please remember to leave it a like, and to see more Destiny 2 content created and presented by yours truly, consider subscribing to the Ironworker Gaming channel. To catch me live, you can look for Ironworker814 on Twitch, drop me a follow, and you'll get notified whenever I hop on. And if you'd like to contact me, the best way to do so is simply to comment down below. I'll be sure to get back to you. And with all that being said, I'd like to sincerely thank you for taking the time out of your day to check out this weapon review. You guys are awesome, and I will catch you on the next one.